What's happening, folks? Back with another reaction, back with some more Kim Wilde, and we're going back to her 1981 self-titled album. And the next track is Everything We Know. Sounds like we're talking about epistemology, certainly a bank of knowledge held collectively, although I don't know if we is a specific group of people or humanity as a whole. And of course, as someone who has studied and spent time trying to learn things, the more you know, often the more you realize what can be known, and even that will be incomplete. So the more you know, the more you realize how little you know. It's a bit paradoxical, it is a conundrum. So I don't know if any of these things will be relevant, and I would expect it to be more on an interpersonal or maybe social level, so let's see what I can pick up on a first listen. This is Kim Wilde, the track is Everything We Know, and it's from her 1981 self-titled album. Oh, that bass. It's buzzing.
Don't bring your gun round here. Don't need you mouthing up your fear. It touches all, you can build a wall. We'll all have tasted here. Everything we know. Everything we know. Everything we know. Everywhere we go. We walked along the beach. Once lovers, now we're out of reach. Windy skies, beckons good goodbyes. It takes experience to teach. Everything we know. Everything we know. Everything we know. Everywhere we go. Nobody laughed today.
That
I
theremin.
went to watch the children play. Their smiles and mine were frozen in time. I'll just remember them that way. Everything we know. Everything we know. Everything we know. Everywhere we go. Everything we know. Everything we know. Everything we know. Everywhere we go. Everywhere we go. Everywhere we go.
Oh, I like the stripped down configuration. Got a bit of that reggae feel. That was the first thing that came to my mind as the track started, and as it ends, it was the same thing. So yeah, sort of a synth pop reggae blend, certainly like rhythmically. The blend of the keyboard and synth sounds was really interesting, and it sounded, like an organ type of layer. There were a couple different string layers, including one that was essentially like a tension string. As I mentioned, there were a couple moments where a theremin type of sound stood out to me. And yeah, like the song at first when that Everything We Know chorus started to roll in, I thought it was going to be Everything We Know Is Wrong, although typically you hear that as Everything You Know Is Wrong. So I don't think that actually was the essence of the phrase, but it did, I think, make a distinction between experiential and practical knowledge. You must have experience to teach, or something to that effect, and more arcane or theoretical knowledge, which can be very mentally engaging and intellectually stimulating, but may be less relevant day to day. And it felt like maybe the place or the setting of this knowledge was more on a day-to-day experiential level. So, not quite sure what's happening lyrically, but the bits that I caught were very interesting. And yeah, her voice was nice. It was sort of not like the biggest performance vocally or the delivery, but it had the tone of almost melancholy a little bit, like a sad, reflective character to it. So again, not sure exactly how that might relate to the lyrical themes, but it did seem a deliberate type of lowered, again, almost melancholic type of performance. So yeah, cool tune. Look forward to hearing what people have to say about this one. Luca does as well. Let me know what you think, and she and I will see you next time. Peace.